Hey guys. Hello. Good to see you guys. Nick here. And I'm hopping on. Today I'm doing it a little bit different. I'm actually coming to y'all while I'm cooking because I wanted to shoot a video today and I wanted to share with y'all how do I get so much stuff done or how do I hit my goals despite all the craziness that is going on in my life today. So I'm literally in here in the kitchen cooking breakfast for the kiddos. But I wanted to shoot a video about how do you get productive when you have a lot going on? How are you able to reach your goals? What are some of the key activities and things that you can do? What are some tips and insight and stuff like that that will make a significant difference? Because this morning I had a whole plan, right? I got up and I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and that, and immediately I got hit with one thing for the family, another thing for this, somebody needs you for that. And my whole morning has already started to take a different direction. So I said, I'm gonna shoot a quick video and just talk about how do I get how I don't want to say I get a lot done as much as getting the right things done and being productive in my business despite all that's going on. And it's crazy because I'm going to tell you guys, one part is the human piece and the other part is God. Because some stuff I don't know how it happened. I'm going to be honest with you. Right. So this month, we actually just got an announcement that we have one of the top businesses in North America, right? The number 6 business in the entire country, which was pretty amazing because I'm like, Lord, we just moved across country. We homeschooling our kids. It's all this stuff going on. At the end of the day, it has a lot to do with team. And so I was thinking, I was like, okay, what are some of the things that people need to know about what I personally do behind the scenes to make sure that I get things done? The first thing is understanding when it comes down to your business, what are the income producing activities? What are the things that matter most? And I wish I'm going to get an illustration, but I wish I had a better example of it. I'm going to see if I have something in here. Usually, I don't know if it's going to work, but if I could, I would do this example that I saw many years ago. But your life is like a mason jar, okay? And the mason jar, I don't have the actual examples that I want to have, but I want you to imagine you have some big rocks and some little rocks, okay? Now, if I were to give you both, I would ask you which rocks go in here first. And you might say little rocks, you might say big rocks. I don't know what you would say. But let me tell you how the example is supposed to go. And maybe I'll do this illustration when I get some rocks. I don't have any rocks. I was like, I got some apples. They could be the big rocks, but I don't know what little rocks I would do to fill in the blanks. But the concept of it is this. Your life is like this. You only have so much capacity. Most of us, what happens is we take the little rocks and we put the little rocks in here. And we let the little rocks take up as much space as it wants. Then we have the big rocks and we try to find a way to make the big rocks work around the little rocks. And the reality is when you have those big rocks, if you don't put them in first, they probably won't fit. The reality of what you want to do is take the big rocks and stick them in, and then you make the little rocks fit around whatever the big, whatever room is available after you've gotten the big rocks in there. So what does that mean? You have to know what your big rocks are. What are your priorities? What are the things that make the biggest difference in your life and in your household? Those are the things that should be a priority. And so when it comes down, I know for us, me and my husband, the way that we have things set up in our household is that my husband is really good at a lot of the details of things for our household. He's good right now. He's in there making sure bills are getting paid, right? He's making sure the kids got their stuff together for school. He helps to make sure that I have what I need to get my business going, right? What are some of the support things that he can assist me with to kind of take some of those things off of my lap? And then he's like, you just focus on what you need to do because the key gift that I have is producing the big income, right? He brings an income as well. But it's like, if I can focus on the things in our business that actually produces the greatest level of return on the time invested, it makes sense for me to be able to focus on that and then have the support in the other areas that I can't necessarily give it my time and my attention. So I've identified what are the big rocks for me that go in here. So in my business, it is the ability to connect with potential clients, the following up of clients, making sure that I am doing what I need to do to close deals. Like at the end of the day, it is the ability to close deals. Good morning, sunshine. And so that's what I focus on. So you gonna get up out your sleep, come right in here. All of a sudden you want oatmeal and it's not even cooked. That's not real. Go brush your teeth and wash your face, please. You want to get on this camera, don't you? She heard me talking, y'all. She come all the way out her room to act like she wants some oatmeal. The oatmeal that if I make it and put it up here and tell her come eat, it never gets eaten because she tell me she don't want none. That's showtime for you, right? But the reality is I know what my big rocks are. Okay. The little rocks, some stuff don't always get done, or I try to figure out who can help me, or it goes at the bottom of my list. So little rocks can often be distractions. Little rocks can be things that if I were to do them during the daytime, then okay. Oh, we can click. Oh, we click your name and then your comment come up. Oh, that's cool. Ah, how awesome is that? We get to click your name and the comments come up. Awesome. Okay. Thank you, Wendy. Yeah. So that's the way that it works. So for me, it's what are your big rocks? What are the things that are going to create the greatest return on your time invested, and what is the greatest income producing activities for your business and for what it is that you do? Another thing is that I have a schedule. I have a daily method of operation. And what I've learned, you guys, about my life is that when I have too many distractions coming my way, it kind of is hard. So I got to get up early. I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. And the stuff that I need that requires full focus and concentration on, I get that stuff done before everybody in the house wakes up. Because if you wait till everybody gets up, it's like mom, like right now, mom, my husband, my son, right? This engagement of people asking for more assistance and asking for more help, right? So getting clear on like what time can you get up to get your day started before the rest of the house so you can make sure you're getting what you need to get done. And then also getting very clear about what those activities are and what time slots can you put them in. One of the things that I have a passion for that is often incorporated, I find some way to add it into my business model, is writing. I'm always writing something. Right now I'm working on writing our newsletters, and we put our calendars together and our email campaign, right? I need full concentration when that's required. So I have to do that early in the morning before the rest of the house wakes up. Another thing that I do, you guys, to be able to get a lot done is I go to bed. I get my sleep. I've learned that if I'm getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning, then I need to be in bed by 9, 10 o'clock. By after 9 o'clock, I am no good. I try to hang sometimes after 9. But for the most part, I got to be in bed by 10 o'clock. So I start winding my day down about 7, 8 p.m. So that I can make sure that I am prepared to go to bed so I can get up early in the morning. I also schedule all my appointments before that. And I have a few calls sometimes at that time, but very rarely I'll do it. I don't do it too much, right? So these are just things that I have to, somebody said, as an example, 20 years ago, it was good. It was powerful then, powerful now. Yeah, I saw this thing. I saw this whole rock example many, many years ago. I was in college. The big rocks versus the little rocks. And so, yeah, so it's like income producing activities. Another thing that I do is delegation. Okay. So if you are in business and you are making any level of income, one of the things that you want to do is that you want to put money aside to hire help. I don't play anymore with being the end all be all of everything. I'm not doing that. Once upon a time, I wanted to be the brain. I wanted to know it all. I wanted to do it all. I wanted to, I just felt smart. Now I'm hire smart people. That's the whole concept that the C and D students hire the A and B students. I don't have to know everything. I don't have to do everything. So I always have a budget for a staff and for a team. And even if you do not have a big budget, you can go on Fiverr and hire people for $5, $10, $15 to do a graphic design banner for you. You can get them to go do research for you. You can get them to build a website. You can get them to do whatever you don't want to do. You can always hire. So I hire people to do the things that I need done that are relevant for my business that I don't have time to do. Another thing is empowering your business partners. Okay. So I have business partners that are brilliant and amazing. I always look for talent. When I'm partnering up with people in business, who is a talent on my squad? What are they good at? And what are the things that they personally want to do? And how can I help elevate them in their gifting? How can I help create a platform for them to win? Because when you start collaborating with talent and you allow people to own the stage of what they're good at, and you celebrate them, you edify them, you position them to win, and you empower them to lead, what happens is you're going to take that burden off of your shoulders of trying to be the end all be all and be the only voice. I don't do that. I learned how to collaborate. And the power of collaboration is meaning that you now can complement your gifts and your talents with other people's gifts and talents. You know, I'm good at creating a stage, right? I'm good at creating a crowd and bringing folks together. Now I just identify talent and say who want to share the stage, right? So that we do that in business. We identify the talent and the people who want to share the stage, and we let them come in and own the role that they are proudly excited and gifted in. And so collaboration and partnership is very important. And with collaboration and partnership comes celebration, edification, you know, being able to recognize people for what giftings that they have, understanding that it takes a team to win, understanding that it takes a team to build successful businesses, and understanding that you have to give people the acknowledgement for what they bring to the table. Get the milk out, babe. Get the milk out the bottom and get the condensed.
That's funny. It looks so weird because you did add milk.
Yeah, I gotta add milk, so it's still thick. So pour some milk in there, just a little bit. Oh yeah, pour, and then you stir it up. There you go. That's enough. Stir it up. Yep, empowering. You want to eat? Go ahead and help pour and stir. Right. So those are some of the things that I do. Just to recap: number one, identifying what is most important. What are your big rocks? Right. Once you identify what your big rocks are, what will give you the biggest return on your investment, the biggest, what is the income producing activities, making them the priority that you get done. When you have little rocks, a bunch of little rocks, see who you can delegate them to get some support, to get some help, so that you don't be overwhelmed with trying to do it all. If you are a single parent, if you have a lot of responsibility, find other people to collaborate with and say, hey, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, can you pick up the kids? Huh? No, you're not finished. You got to finish.
I
Keep stirring. Thank you. So collaborate with other people. So that's that. You start figuring out who can help you with some of those little rocks. The next thing also is identifying a time frame that things have to get done. If you got to get up early and get it done. Create a schedule that works for you. Get you some sleep. Go to bed, people. This is not team no sleep. I'm not living that kind of life no more, baby. The best thing you can ever do for yourself is give your body the well-deserved rest that it deserves, okay? And that is that. Any other little tips you can get out of there, you take them out of there. All right, so I hope that has helped you guys understand how do I get so much done when it is so much going on. Good morning, Carrie. I don't get to see you guys' name, but it says collective collaboration is power. Yes, Lord. So remember this little mason jar. Big rocks, little rocks. Put your big rocks in first, build the little rocks around it. All right, that's it. Gonna make their breakfast, and I am done. And get back to work. Okay. So, I don't know. It says right here for now 21, but you can't tell because it's on different platforms. So you say good morning, everybody.
Hi.
Gotta get these fellas in school.
My lecture.
No, don't do that. All right. So anyway, have a good day. Bye, y'all.